to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates. Through explanation of GDP from the April to June, the unemployment rate will rise significantly as it stands. Consumption tax reductions and the corporate insurance reduction. The first preliminary figures for Japan's real gross domestic product for the April-June quarter were around 7.8% year-on-year, down 27.8% on an annualized basis. Domestic demands decreased by the 4.8%, exports decreased by the 18.5%, and deductibles imports decreased by 0.5%. If you are the readers of these columns, you know that the author had predicted as a 25% decrease for quite some time. In that sense, this time's numbers are within the expectations. However, since it is expected that the worst after the war, I have been working on the various measures of the economic escalations. This is because it is too late to say this number. In terms of the securing the employment, it was good to make a primary correction and a secondary correction. That said, the author professed the budget revisions in March, and I must say that I would have prepared in March. On the other hand, the real gross domestic products in the US in the April-June period was 32.9% lower annually, and the Euro area was 40.3% lower. Looking at this alone, Japan seems to be the better, but in reality, Japan's gross domestic product has been negative for the third consecutive terms, which is something no other country has. After the consumption tax hikes last year's October-December period saw 1.8% decrease from the previous year. Domestic demands decreased to 2.3%, exports increased 0.4%, imports decreased 2.4%. The impact of the tax increases continued in the January-March quarter of this year, when the impact of the corona was relatively small, resulting in a 0.6% decrease from the previous year. Domestic demands decreased 0.4%, exports decreased 5.4%, imports decreased 4.2%. Was looking at the breakdown of the gross domestic product from the April to June, private consumption decreased by the 8.2%, housing investment decreased by 0.2%, capital investment decreased by the 1.5%, and the government consumptions decreased by the 0.3%. Public investment increased by the 1.2%, exports decreased by the 18.5%, and export decreased by the 0.5%. Welcome to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates.